Hello, I'm Akronov, and Blood Moon event is out. Deathslinger has a new skin, so I bought it, and I am testing it out in the Blood Moon event. And of course we get Trickster's Delusion, because it's not like I played this map enough, right? And I get it as Deathslinger, so yay me! The Blood Moon event is a lot better than last year. I mean, the gens still go fast, but that's a game-wide issue right now, not necessarily Blood Moon specific. If you remember last year's Blood Moon, those generators went so fast because of the way they had it set up. So this year they changed it a little bit to make it slower. So I think the blood generators themselves haven't changed. It still takes the same amount. I think it takes 2.5 gas canisters, if I recall. And of course, if you have multiple survivors, it's a little bit less. But what they changed was at the pumps, you can only have one survivor on them at a time. So that definitely helps stall it a little bit, but not to the point where it's too much for survivors to have issues. Yeah, the David went down to the mend. I don't know what was going on with this game, but this isn't going to be the first time that's happened. I don't know if they just forget that the Slinger gives them mend. I mean, I'm not going to talk too much shit because I did have a game where I was a survivor and I forgot about it and I was trying to fill up a blood can and I ended up going down. I felt so stupid. Oh, another thing they changed was the pumps. If someone is actively on it and collecting blood, it will highlight to you as the killer. I think if you're nearby, I don't think it highlights if you're across the map. I noticed that on the Plague game, which is after this one, and you'll probably see it too. Yeah, I was stupid. I thought this gen, I could kick it, but it's actually completed. I don't know what I was thinking. To be fair to myself, this is the literal first game of Blood Moon event. Yes, I did start off with Killer. I know that's shocking, because usually I do Survivor first, but I don't know why I thought, that gen was available. I don't know. Let's just pretend like you didn't see that. Yeah, the Blood Moon event isn't that bad for killers. And then of course, because our perks actually work with the blood gens, so Ruin was a big thing for a little bit until the survivors started bringing maps so they could take care of the totems. But yeah, so I'm not gonna say all your perks, but most of your perks work on the blood gens. At least the ones you would probably use. But yeah, Taeyong went down over here from the mending. I'm wondering if he went down because he forgot about it and he was too busy trying to get the blood can filled up and walk to the gen, because most survivors will just walk, which means the mend status is going to go down and then you'll go down. I was actually thinking, is it some bugged with the mend status? Because this never happens. But I don't think so, because I was in a game with the Legion and you're able to mend the status. It's just if you're an idiot like me and too busy trying to fill up your fuel can, instead of mending yourself, you'll go down. That's why I'm not gonna be too hard on these survivors, because I did the exact same thing. We're just all a bunch of friggin' idiots. That's what it is. Yeah, this map is rough. I'm 110 killer trying to navigate this area. Just chasing the scratch marks, right? shoot over the car. I think my undetectable came in handy there. They didn't know I was here at all. Which is funny, because like the David should have known. Like I was literally chasing you. But I guess because I went undetectable, maybe he thought I dropped to the chase. But yeah, so I've been adjusting my auras, trying to find like some good ones. Like initially had the hooks wiped, but I had a game with pain res and I literally couldn't tell the difference between normal hooks and the pain res hooks. So I'm like, okay, well I gotta change those then. So then I went with like a pink color for the hooks. I think the gens I have like a purple, or no, they're like a blue. Oh, palettes and windows I think I have has purple. But I don't think I'm gonna have any perks that show that all the time anyway. But it's also for survivors. I think the gens I went with like a more purple instead of straight blue, because I know some maps blue colors can kind of get lost, like this one specifically. Oh, and then I switched my scratch marks to yellow. So I saw some streamers and videos with people using the yellow ones, and they actually showed up really well, so I'm like, oh, you know what, let me try those. Because I had pink, but I would still lose those pretty easy, especially in the maps with like a lot of grass and stuff. I tried purple, but I would lose those as well. And like so far, the yellow in every map has worked. I don't think I've gotten airy, at least as killer, to see if it would have issues there. But Evil Vora, who also uses yellow, said that it works on every map he's tried, and he's actually plays killer a lot, so I would believe him. But I mean, it's also like your preference, right? If yellows aren't the easiest thing for you to see, then yellow scratch marks probably not a good idea. Yeah, I didn't expect him to dodge that way. Yeah, and I didn't reload because I knew that I could get an M1 hit. And if you reload, you get slowed down, so. Yay, run around main building. Has 110 killer. Like, I'm trying to go after him because he is dead, if I can get him. There's 2 gens left. So I need somebody out. Man, I really wish they'd... Yeah, so I noticed Laura was still there, and she's pretty much dead unless they get it, like, now, but they didn't. But I kind of wish they went back 60-second timers, because 70 seconds is way too long. That was way too much extra time to potentially get that person in. supposedly the increased time was a response to the increased time on generators, but it's like, what increased time to generators? Because I don't see it. Like, well, now that that's not an issue anymore, can we remove the 10 extra seconds? Can they go back to 60-second hooks now? Yeah, so this game was a pretty good one. Yeah, I don't know if you can see those bottles, like, to the left. Those are solid. You can't walk through those. As killer or survivor. It's like, what the heck is going on there? Yeah, I decided to let him go. All the killer maids, you can come after me if you want to. Stop showing mercy. I know. I don't know. I like to have fun in this game, and like sometimes just being nice, especially to like the last one, and only if they didn't show hostility to me. Now, if this Renato was teabagging me and like all this shit during the match, he would not be living. He would be getting moried right now. But because he didn't show that, I was okay. I mean, trust me, I've been burned like that before. Because like I'll let them go and then they talk all this shit in game, trust me. So it's like, so even though like I do have a couple of videos where I am showing I'm letting somebody go, it actually doesn't happen as often as you think. Like, it usually depends on my mood. So like this is my very first game and actually went really well. So I'm actually in a good mood. So I'm not like, I'm gonna let them go. Now, if I had a bunch of games before this where I was just getting steamrolled, I would not have let him go. And now we got Plague. I don't know about you guys, but I seem to be getting this map, and I think the Nostromo one, way too much. Like, both as killer and survivor. So like these have to be in rotation or something. Like usually the map I would always get is RPD, so I became an RPD pro, but now it's like I barely get that one and I've just been getting these two. Which I mean, I don't know. Like I don't like these maps because like you get stuck on stupid stuff, like killers, like all your stuff just doesn't work half the time. But as survivor, I actually wasn't experienced with these maps, so it was, I guess it was good for that, because then I learned how to properly loot this stuff. But like I said, I don't does anyone actually genuinely like these maps? I mean, aesthetically, like they're nice because it's something different, right? It's not like typical outside or like normal building look, right? Like alien world and all that stuff, and it's exciting, especially the Nostromo, the alien one, because of the movies. But it's not that great to play on. Like even as survivor, like you get stuck on the same stupid things that the killers get stuck on, or your power gets stopped by. But yeah, I'm just playing Plague because she has a weapon in the special store button, and I got it, so I was just playing a game with her with the new weapon. I actually didn't know what cosmetics to use with it, because it's kind of like weird. Like it's all like flesh and teeth and bones and stuff. So I just went with like default skin. Yeah, that person went to Shaq. Like, I don't think I'm gonna bother with Shaq. Like, everyone's infected. So I think I'm in a good spot for now. Yeah, I was debating whether to get this or not. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. Yeah, you see that pump being highlighted right there? That means somebody is on it. Like, I don't even think if I noticed that it was highlighted at that point. Or like maybe I saw it but it didn't register. Yeah, so you can see the one over there too. Don't you just love when the survivors teleport after you knock them down? Yeah, that person cleansed right there. I don't know why. To be honest, I maybe should have grabbed it, but sometimes it's good to save. Or like to save specific ones for your power later on. Yeah, because the fountain over there is like in the middle of a 3-gen. Or kind of 3-gen. Usually I wouldn't loop Shaq as Plague, but since I have my power... Yeah, I was hoping I could get him, which I did. Yeah, don't you just love this map? Look at all this fucking shit in my way. Yeah, so I'm trying to make a beeline to the first person I slugged because I know that they're probably going to be picking him up. But even so, like it did buy me some time. He's on the ground, chasing somebody else. Somebody has to go get him. And depending on who it is, they're gonna get reinfected. Which just gives me more power. Yeah, he should have dropped that pallet right there. So I hook them in between all these gens. I pick up my power. Like I do know they've been working on this gen. So I'm heading over there to see if anyone's on it. Yeah, I'm trying to get her through that, but it's like... To be honest, I don't even know if you can. Or it's like, I'm just bad at that aim. She tried to do the crouch thing. Try and avoid it. When they do that, just back up and aim towards the ground and then you'll hit them. Yeah, but these guys are cleansing a lot, which I appreciate. Give me my power. Yeah, undetectable builds have been really good for killers. Like if you notice you're getting pre-ran a lot, just put on like some kind of undetectable. And because of the first perks, you actually have like gen protection on top of undetectable. Like there's no regression, but you block gens and that's still good. Like that's but still better than nothing because the previous like stealth build didn't really have gen protection, so you had to like be a speed demon to try and get value from it. Sorry, I keep hitting my mic if that made a lot of noise. I was trying to wait for him to get fully infected, but it's like, eh. But he is dead if I can get him. So that is why I'm committing. Yeah, sometimes going out the window right behind them is the better play when you're trying to loot that. Because if you go out any of the doors, that gives them time to go back into that building with one of the entrances. But if you go right out the window, like of course they're staggered from the drop. I mean, they can go back up the ramp, but you'll still be like kind of close behind them. Yeah, I heard the chase start. I was like, wait, where? To be honest, if they didn't freak out, I probably wouldn't have seen them. Or I don't know, maybe I would have heard them because the puking. So they finished that gen in the far corner, which is fine. Yeah, so she crouched again, but notice like I look down and I start backing up. Yeah, so that pump is highlighted. Someone is on it. I actually like that. To be honest, I don't know exactly how it works. Like, is it like if someone's on it, period? Or do they have to be injured and on it? Yeah, I think I'm committing to the cake because she is also dead. And right now I need another person out. And once that happens, I should be good. Yeah, the aura definitely lingers once they leave it, which makes sense. But I'm glad that they do show it, because that can be an issue for killer players. Yeah, look how fast that got done though. Like I literally kicked it and then like came over, and I know someone was not on it because I was chasing their scratch marks, right? So that was like from one person. So the actual gen speeds of those blood moon generators didn't change. It's just getting the blood from the pumps has slowed down significantly. And I went to the wrong door, but I mean, I wasn't getting to that other door in time anyway. Yeah, those are the games. Blood Moon is actually pretty nice. Go ahead and like, subscribe, comment, all that fun stuff. Bye.